Hey, what's up everyone? This is Mr. GWS, and I think today morning I just saw an article from Arena, and this feature really got me excited because I think in the first place they don't have that, and right now after the firmware update they will have that. Why is that? Why is that? Which is 4K 60 frames per second video. You know, But for now, of course, it only available in their domestic territory, which is South Korea. Of course, I myself also have the G7. I can't wait to see how it works. Maybe I record some of the videos in 4K 60 FPS. Maybe upload to my channel, Mr. GWS. Look forward to it. And according to the article, it says that unlike the regular 30 frames per second 4K video mode that offers unlimited recording time, the new 60 frames per second mode is limited to just 6 minutes, which is close to HTC U12 Plus, which also has that functionality out of the box. But this one is after the software update, which is not really surprised at all. 4K 60 frames per second video, it is a nice touch, but I think so far only iPhone can do that unlimited recording time because my S9 Plus only can record like 5 minutes, but at least G7 with 6 minutes recording time is still great. But from what I see on YouTube, right, I think so far the only Android phones can record beyond that in 4K 60 frames per second is the Asus Zenfone 5Z. Even though that phone, right, only caps like 55 or 50 frames per second. I will pop a link in the description below to see to prove how great it is. And of course, there's also other changes and improvements in the update. It's like including improved sharpness when shooting in auto mode, a super bright mode for better photos when shooting with flash, improved rendering of the red and green colors, and other tweaks and changes aimed at improving the overall user experience. Yeah, I really can't wait to test out how it works, since I think so far the only phone which doesn't have the 4K 60 frames per second recording is Sony. Sony with their XZ2 and XZ2 Compact. I think so far that's the only brand which doesn't have that. I think other well-known China brands also doesn't have that as well, like the Oppo Find X or even the Xiaomi Mi 8. I don't think they have 4K 60 FPS recording. But of course, those are well-known popular brands will have that. So look forward to it. And since speaking about look forward, I also saw another huge surprising article from Arena as well, which is the upcoming LG V40. But I think if they're going to announce at IFA this year, it's like a bit rushed. Since the G7 just came out like 2 months ago, like almost 2 months ago since their announcement, and almost a month when they released in Singapore, which is kind of lose the purpose on it, since V40 will be called the large, the fab version of the G7. Of course, according to the article, of course, even though this is just a rumor, but what I saw is quite a surprise. It will feature 5 cameras. Yes, 5 cameras, 3 on the rear, 2 on the front. The 3 cameras on the rear, just like the Huawei P20 Pro, but not sure how LG going to implement that feature. Maybe the first lens show is wide angle, The second one is normal. Maybe the third one might be telephoto or monochrome or just a depth sensor. I have no idea. Hopefully it's not the depth sensor because I don't think that will be that useful though. Of course, the V series, yeah, not yet. How do I say? Yes, the front cameras. It will have a dual front-facing cameras. Most likely used for like the HTC U12, which also has that with the dual front cameras. The other one is just another depth sensor. Most likely will that, but hopefully it's not the case. Since I don't feel it's that useful, and hopefully the front cameras is just like the V10 with a regular and wide angle lens. I think that at least it's much better than just a depth sensor. Of course, the V series might use OLED panel instead of LCD. Since even though the V30 OLED panel is still great, but LCD may not be that kind of popular. But the HTC U12 Plus is still using LCD, so that's that. Of course, some of the features will be similar to the G7, like the quad DAC, the dedicated Google Assistant button, the rear fingerprint scanner. It will also have the notch, unfortunately, but the dual front-facing cameras will also be maybe used as a iris scanner or something, or used as a face unlock to using the front-facing camera, which is not that surprised, since a lot of face unlock feature will use the front-facing camera to detect your face anyway. So I'm not that surprised, but it is really promising. But since it uses Snapdragon 845 just like the G7, meh. Yeah, all I can say is just meh. Because I have no idea how it will be look like anyway. So I have nothing much to say anyway. But 5 cameras is just promising. Hopefully it just do just like Huawei does, because Huawei their cameras, especially with the Leica branding, is really great photos. Yeah, it produces really great photos, and that's that. So that's all I have to say. What do you think about the new the rumored LG V40 specs, or even the G7 with the software update can record 4K 60 frames per second? What do you think about this? Maybe you can put the comments below somewhat. And that's all I have to say. If you like this video, comment and subscribe to my channel, Mr. GWS, and follow my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, and of course my Instagram IGTV GWS89. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.